Aloha, my name is Christina and welcome to our Wana Rehab Series. Today we're going to be talking about ankle movement. So last time we did a bunch of ankle exercises with zero resistance. Today we're going to be adding our TheraBand. Depending on what surgery you had and where you're at in your recovery, some of these exercises may or may not feel so great for you. So just take any precautions that you need. So come on down and let's get started. The only TheraBand I have currently is a blue TheraBand, which is pretty heavy. If you've gone to physical therapy and you're just doing some of the exercises at home, you may have gotten a lighter band. Yellow is the lightest, and then we have green, and then we have red. So whatever band that you're currently working on. I'm gonna use my bolster again, so my ankle is kind of hanging off. All right, so I'm gonna wrap kind of the middle-ish of the band around the ball of my foot. I am also just being careful because of where my incision is, and I don't want to put too much pressure on that area, but I still want to be able to strengthen the ankle. This is one of the exercises we did last time, this kind of point and flex. So depending on where you hold on the band will kind of determine how heavy it can be. So I'm going to flex my foot as far back as I can. And then I'm going to gently point. Flex and point. 3. So we're going to try to kind of do that like splayed toes that we did last time. 5. So you can make it as heavy or as light as you need. 7. 8. 9. 10. Perfect. And then from here, I'm going to hold it with my right hand. I'm going to push my foot into it. So there's a little bit of resistance. And what we're trying to do is move the ankle in all these different directions. So the other day that we did circles, now we're just adding resistance and doing specific directions. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of wing my foot out to the side. 2, without turning the leg out. 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? And then I'm gonna cross it over. My good leg is gonna go across. So now we're trying to wing the foot in. Just be careful of where your surgery was. So for me, it's on my big toe ball joint. So I'm just gonna be mindful that I'm not creating any pain in that area. 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, we're keeping the leg still. 6, we're just moving the ankle in. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so for these, we're just doing sets of 10. Depending on where you're at in your recovery, your PT might recommend 3 sets of 10, or maybe just increasing the weight. This one's pretty weird. If you're at home and maybe you're on the floor, you can kind of have this around the foot. You can kind of loop it around maybe your bed leg or a desk leg or maybe the couch leg to kind of create a little bit of resistance coming from this direction. Like, don't have that in frame. What I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten my right leg. I'm going to keep my left knee bent, getting a little bit of resistance, and making sure it doesn't fall off. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to try to work the front of this shin. I'm going to pull the toes up. 2, 3. So this guy is working. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. So these are non-weight bearing ankle strengthening things that you can do to help recover from an injury or a surgery. Next time, we're going to be adding some more weight-bearing exercises. So depending on where you're at in your recovery, you just want to be mindful of that. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Aloha.